Hey guys, it's Bree and welcome to today's video. I know I look a little crazy because I'm wearing a wig, but I just did a video on my other channel reviewing this wonderful blonde platinum wig, so I'm going to wear it for a couple videos today because I might as well. If you guys are interested in checking out that video, I'm going to post it down here. Go check it out. It's on my second channel. Feel free to subscribe. Anyways, I'm going to be telling you guys a story of something really bizarre that happened last night. And it actually scared the crap out of me, which doesn't usually happen. So I wish I had like screenshotted on my phone what time it was. It was just after 5 o'clock, like 5:09 or something like that. And for some reason I was having really restless sleep. I've been sleeping a lot better lately because I got a prescription for sleeping medication. As some of you guys may or may not know, I have pretty bad insomnia. And so there'll be nights where I'll be up all night, like till 4 a.m. I'll sleep for an hour and then I'll be up again and I'll be like so groggy, and then I'll maybe fall asleep by like 7 a.m. and then sleep until 12 because my body is just so physically tired. And it's been really frustrating, and it's been a lot to deal with for the last while because I'm just always so tired, and so I get less done in the daytime because all of a sudden I'm sleeping until like 12 or 1 o'clock because I wasn't able to sleep at all during the night. So I went on this medication and it's been allowing me to sleep pretty much for the full night and getting up like before 12 o'clock every day, which has been good. I actually slept in really late today just because I was woken up early. I don't know why I was feeling so restless, and then this thing happened which kind of freaked me out, so I wasn't really able to get back to sleep. So what happened, for those of you who don't know, it's actually still down. Right over there, there's a poster that's like fallen down. And it's a poster of Harley Quinn that I had hung up on my wall. And that was the only poster that I had on this wall. It's in a big black heavy frame. And the rest of my art is out in the cabin, which is where I do like all my school stuff and things like that. So I don't know. It's the only thing that I kept out here because I just didn't really feel like bringing it out to the cabin because it doesn't suit the mood in there. I have like different artwork in there and stuff like that. This has been the most pointless intro of my life. Basically, I woke up for some unknown reason, and I looked at, like, I leaned over the bed, grabbed my phone, which was on the chair that I'm currently sitting on, and I looked at the time. It was just after 5 a.m. and I was like, what the heck? Like, why can't I sleep? And so I opened the window and then I laid back down just to like get some fresh air, and I laid back down and I was trying to sleep and I couldn't. And so I was facing away from the wall, away from the poster, and then all of a sudden I hear this like falling noise. And I'm like, okay, like ready to turn around. And then I realized that like I hear a sound as if something is like swiping against the wall, like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And so my first assumption was, oh, my poster must have like fallen off the wall. And it's like swinging back and forth or whatever. And so I go to turn around and I flip over in bed and I look over at the wall, and this like big heavy frame is like moving on the wall, and it wasn't like swinging as if it had fallen and it was just like on one peg and it was swinging back and forth. Like it was moving. And I thought to myself, this is not happening. Like, this is not possible. This is not happening. And I kept going back and forth. And then I was like, what the hell? And I go to turn back around because I'm just like, I can't deal with this right now. And I look at the foot of my bed and there's someone standing at the foot of my bed. And it was really dark in my room. I didn't have any other lights on. It was like early, so there wasn't really any light outside. And so I see this, I guess we could say, man standing at the foot of my bed, and I can see the silhouette of his like head and his arms and legs and everything like that. And so I see his head look at the wall, and I was like, okay. And then he looked back at me, and I was just like, no, not gonna deal with this. And so I look back at the wall and I see this poster, and it's just like moving around, and I don't even know like what was going on. I don't know why like it chose to do this one specific thing where it was like shuffling this big heavy poster like back and forth on the wall, back and forth on the wall. And so I got angry because I was like, you know what, I've been trying to sleep. I don't want to deal with this right now. And so I sat up and I looked at him and I said, stop it, like out loud. I wasn't just like thinking in my head like, oh, stop it please, sir, like whatever. I said out loud after sitting up, stop it. And the thing looked at me and then was gone. And all of a sudden the big poster that had been hanging on the wall like fell. And it's like, that's why I showed you guys that it's still down there. For some reason I just like didn't really feel like touching it and putting it back up. It fell and like banged into the ground so loudly that I was like, oh, and that was it. So he was gone and the poster had fallen. And I was still feeling like really just on edge. Like all the hairs on my body were like, hey, like they showed up to the party, and I was feeling really just anxious and nervous or whatever. After this point I didn't see anything else, didn't feel anything else, nothing else happened, but I did have a really hard time falling back asleep. My first instinct was to like pick up the photo or pick up the big poster and lift it back up and put it back, but I just was feeling really unsettled, so I decided to try to sleep again, and it took a really long time for me to get back to sleep, unfortunately. But what can you do? So I wish I could like provide some sort of explanation. If you guys have thoughts or opinions, feel free to leave it down below. I don't know why certain things choose to do what they do when they do it, and like, who knows, but that's what happened, and it was definitely a little unsettling. Again, this happened like last night. I'm very tired today and feeling just kind of weird, so I thought that while I was filming I would make this video and talk about it a little bit, because it was certainly a bizarre experience. So let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. If you enjoy this style of video where I tell you my personal stories, feel free to give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I try to make new videos every single day. I love you all so much, and I will see you tomorrow in my next video. Bye guys.